Yeah, yeah, yeah. Woo! It is the Friday before Christmas. What is up, everybody? It's the recap lunch hour with me, Ryan McGuffey, coming to you. I can't believe it's 5 days before Christmas. It's the weekend before. Pablo, right out of the gate. We got Christmas early this year with all the content Cap, Katie, and Guff have given us. Thank you for all the work this year. The recap lunch hour team. Lunch hour has never been so fun. Merry Christmas. Pablo, appreciate you, man. You're an OG. Love having you on here. You guys know that. Love having the conversation every day. A lot to get to today. You see the first banner here. The college football playoff begins tonight. And I want to know, is it must-see TV? I believe it is. I believe it is. I think it's fantastic. And I'm ecstatic. What a game to start it off. Friday night, Notre Dame, Indiana. I think it's must-see TV. Okay. There are a lot of people out there. Cap's one of those guys, not a big college football guy. He's locked in tonight. He's locked in to this game. I'm jacked up about it. I'm not going to lie to you. It might be a little tease to our bet of the day coming up later in the show. I figured might as well play the hits while we're here. And, Notre Dame, Indiana, the fact that we're playing a college football game, to be honest with you, at home in mid-December is absolutely incredible. And I love it. So, yeah, here we go. I'd love to hear your comments on it and see what you guys think about the college football playoff. We also have the Lions and the Bears on Sunday. We'll get to them. I want to talk about this because I want to know if you guys think, is there just like, dude, does anybody care anymore? Like that's where we are. Do we care about this game? I mean, I care about number 18 getting better, but like in terms of build up to a football game, like this team has just kind of flopped and it's fallen on its face. And we're in a situation now where like I think they're getting the Lions at a bad time. The Lions are banged up. We know that. But the Lions have to win. They have to win out, and that's where we are. So it's a situation that it's one of those things you wish you could hit fast forward on the string or on the season and just get the season over with. And instead, we're still playing games. So I think the Bears are going to lose quite convincingly on Sunday, 34, 34-17, something like that, 34-20. So we'll see. I don't know. Would love to see what you guys think about that because I just don't think it's going to be good. Back to this game. Notre Dame, this game was a 7.5 point spread. I've been all over Indiana all year. They've been the gift that keeps on giving. Notre Dame it dropped a point. I think the public is heavy on Indiana. This is going to be something that we're going to talk about in bet of the day. And, I wanted to let you guys know, like Indiana against the spread this year, I think they're the second best. Let me make sure of that. First of all, Notre Dame has jumped. Indiana is now 9-3 against the spread. Notre Dame is 9-2-1. Something's got to give. I think it's going to be hard. I think Notre Dame up front is going to be the difference in the game. Hard not to expect them to make poor decisions. I'm guessing you're talking about the Bears there, Jailbreak. I totally agree. And I think, I mean, I think we're talking about the Bears, and I think you're talking about the head coaching situation. So, Katie and I are texting. We got to get her in the room. So, anyway, Ray, what's up, man? Good afternoon to you as well. Good afternoon to you as well. So, what's your thoughts on Indiana Nerd? I think it's must-see TV. I know people go. I have multiple people I know that are going to the game tonight. It should be quite an atmosphere. It also is going to be very cold, which is part of the fun of this college football playoff, having home games in the first round. We have Notre Dame hosting Indiana tonight, which I think is a very fitting way to kick off the college football playoff. You have Penn State hosting SMU tomorrow. We'll get into that too. I love Penn State in that game. Texas, Clemson. I love Texas. It's up to 12.5 though. Probably going to talk about that a little bit. And then I don't know about you guys. I know Cap's going to kill me on this one, but I am all in on Tennessee going to the Horseshoe tomorrow and winning the game outright. I love it. Raymond wants to get to the Bears. Yeah, Raymond, he thinks Bears will lose. I do too. I just don't see a scenario. This spread in this game is 6.5. Look, take Thanksgiving out of the equation. We know how the Bears have played rather well against the Lions the last couple of seasons. They match up well, but this is about where two teams are right now, right? I mean, where you have a situation here, Bears are, they're still 6.5-point underdogs. I'd lay that. Right now, there's just no way to back the Bears, especially where they are in the season. Jailbreak should be fun tonight either way. Oh, dude, part of me, like I have friends that are Notre Dame. I think we all have Notre Dame friends, right? Then I have Notre Dame alum friends. And then I have Indiana friends. Like this is the first time ever we're talking about Indiana football on December 20th. And in a way that should be spoken about. I would love to see them. Like part of me wants to see them go in there and just win the game outright. It's kind of us against the world. I think it'd be awesome. Pablo, what I hope is Bears protect Caleb, give him positive experiences, bring in 2 tight end, lineman, fullback, and the end zone security guard or whoever, just protect him. Don't lose him mentally from wanting to be here. He has no choice in wanting to be here, Pablo. I hear you. Like he's seeing ghosts to me. Like he looks kind of like when Sam Darnold did with the Jets. Just like it's overwhelming every time he gets under center. I'm with you. Bring everybody in, keep him tight. But now you're also asking Pablo for a little more creativity too, which, I don't know about that. Got a couple NFL games tomorrow too, which by the way, I don't love the NFL. That's tomorrow, correct? I don't love the NFL going toe to toe. I thought the games were all this weekend on Sunday. So I got hit off. Yeah, they are. They're all on Sunday. I'm looking ahead to, oh no, I'm not. I was looking ahead to it next week. They have a ton of games, but one thing I don't love is that the NFL has 2 games tomorrow during the college football playoff. I don't understand that. Like I actually told a buddy that they NFL purposely waited a week for that, but that's not true. The college football is, to me, that's like the NFL and college competing head to head. Like you're almost in the same business, My guy, TSI Mike. What's up, my man? Happy lunch hour with the man, the legend, Guff. Appreciate you, buddy. Yeah, TSI Mike, we're talking about it right now. I think this is where I'm at. I think it's must-see TV tonight. I can't wait, really, to see this, just to see the pomp and circumstance beforehand. I kind of like if I were producing this game and, I have my storyline, I would really build up IU like the basketball school, like everybody who grew up in Indiana, yours truly, grew up knowing that IU is like you're shooting hoops in the backyard, you're wearing out a spot of your grass, and you just keep shooting from the same spot. And you're Damon Bailey from the corner, you're Steve Alford in '87 against Syracuse. That's how I grew up. And the fact that now kids are watching Indiana football and seeing them, at least in the mix to win a national championship, which, yes, I just said that out loud. It's really cool. Is really cool. What up, Justin? Lou rooting against Notre Dame every time, but I fear Indiana's going to get crushed. They had an easy schedule. Okay. Hey, Lou, why don't you do, like, I love you, kid, but like, look at Notre Dame's schedule. You want to talk about easy schedules, like pot kettle and you can't like rip a team for having an easy schedule when these schedules are made years in advance. Indiana did what they were supposed to do. They looked a little lost in the Ohio State game, but keep in mind, you have a blocked punt or muffed punt, I should say, and a punt return for a touchdown. Okay. Take those 2 plays away. Not that you can, but that gives a lot different. If you get rid of a muffed punt before the half, if you get rid of a punt return touchdown, special teams and turnovers, you talk about easy way to cough it up. Notre Dame lost a fluke game. Well, how many, like they got beat. They overlooked an opponent who came in there and knew how to slow them down. I think the best thing that happened to Notre Dame was losing to Northern Illinois. But let's not hear, like, while we're on the topic, let me read off Notre Dame's schedule. Yes, they started the year at Texas A&M. Good win. Northern Illinois beat them. Purdue is the worst Purdue team in the history of the school. Miami of Ohio, Louisville, Stanford, Georgia Tech, Navy, Florida State was god-awful, Virginia, Army, and USC. Man, what a murderer's row that was. Come on, man. I'm with you on Indiana, but like Notre Dame, Notre Dame up front is going to be tough for Indiana. I think the big boys, like that front seven, and I'm saying front seven, like I'm talking about defensively, the defensive line, that front four, and then the five on the offensive line. I think that's going to be like where this game's won. Yeah, we always talk about games being won up front. TSI Mike, living the dream, brother. Great to see you. Flirting with doing some of the games on TSI, but not sure. This guy is as big, folks. Toronto Sports Insider, as good as they get. He has a whole thing running over there where he's streaming games. And he's got just a chat going the entire time during live games. It's an incredible idea. He's doing really well. Friend of the program. Yeah, jailbreak, no doubt. Incredible season. They wouldn't have lost to NIU. Yeah, I don't think so either. But guys, like Notre Dame earned their spot. Like all that stuff. Oh, Notre Dame's out of the playoffs. A lot. Like, the reason why I love the college football playoff is we're arguing about 3 lost teams. Damon Bailey, good call, was a Bobby Knight player. Yeah, dude, I can go IU all day. All those Tom Coverdale from the late 90s, early 2000s. Lou, don't disagree. Special teams killed him versus OSU, but now call out the schools Indiana played. I will call it. I said Indiana's didn't have a tough, but Notre Dame did not have a tough schedule. Indiana, Florida International, Western Illinois, UCLA, Charlotte, Maryland, Northwestern, Nebraska, Washington, Michigan State, Michigan, Ohio State, Purdue. I know. I'm going to do NCAA football. I should have had this pulled up because I knew it was going to come up. I want to pull up strength of schedule. We will pull up the strength of schedule. See, Notre Dame having the 21st hardest schedule in America, to me, is laughable. I think okay, here you go. 21st ranked toughest schedule in America, 21. Indiana, 42. So it's not that much different. It's not like Indiana had the 190th strength of schedule. So, TSI Mike, my Gators suck. Schultzer. By the way, Mike, I kind of that line against Tulane this afternoon, that was a 12.5-point spread. That thing's come down 3. Really liked that for my bet of the day earlier. I still am going to back the Green Wave. I just don't feel as good about that. I loved 10.5 or more, but we'll see. If only my beloved Illini. Oh God, here we go. Would they have gotten in the playoffs with 2 losses, Illinois? I don't know. Speaking of strength of schedule, Illinois is 51st, worse than Indiana, Lou. So if we're going to go on the strength of schedule banter, I'm just giving it to you. IU shouldn't have canceled that game against Louisville. Guys, they're in it's the playoffs. Put your money on Tulane. I'm going to back them. Favorite section. Here we go. Justin throwing a curveball. He loves baseball. Mine is in the leather seats in right field, 530 to 531 above the announcers. You can see and hear every pitch. I prefer not to sit in the 500s, Mike. I know it might be, I'm tainted because of my career. Section. So for the longest time, NBC Sports Chicago had section 142, row 10. It's like literally behind third base. And do we just have a hit there? Do we have a hit? Literally behind third base, and awesome. I mean, like parallel with third base. Always love those seats. Still do. Pat McAfee twin. Bradley. Well, welcome to the show, dude. We've been doing this a while, man. Where you been? I don't make the same money. I got to get Cap to give me that McAfee money. Otherwise, by the way, we just need to keep killing it and get you guys on board, which is what we're doing. 2 losses versus top 10. Oh, Lou, hey, we're arguing. Dude, enjoy the Cheez-It Bowl or wherever the hell Illinois is. Okay? Yeah, you lost to 2 top 10 teams. That Purdue game, not an impressive win. The Kansas game looks better now, but, like, dude, that schedule sucks too. I love South Carolina against you guys, by the way. I'm sorry about that. Sorry, Lou. It's not personal, bud. Since Fields is not playing Sunday, he won't be able to reach the conditions on the trade. It's officially only a 6th-round pick. Who gives a shit? Justin Fields is not good enough to start in Pittsburgh. Who cares? Like, I'm done with the Justin Fields talk. Justin Fields. I'm done with it. Who cares? The Hawks are on a 3-game win streak. The last time that happened, Patrick Kane was still on the team. Danny, nice reference. The Blackhawks make a firing of a head coach, and here they go. Wish I could watch him. I've caught him on ESPN a few times, but had him on at the office the other day when we had the satellite going against the Capitals. Capitals up 2-0. The Hawks scored 3 in the third. Pretty cool. Pablo, remember back in the day when an Indiana basketball player walked to get the ball, then inbound it so he could run off more time in the last seconds of a close game? It was against Kentucky, Pablo. Well done. Guff has sleeves. Well, that's right now. Lou, were you on the day? Here, I'll jack them up. Here, if you want me to be the McAfee twin, now I got to stand too. Hang on. All right, here we go. Now we're good. Now we're off and running. We got the sleeves up. We're standing. I'm going to run with the McAfee thing. All right, couple things here. Should we get to the Bears? I mean, I don't care if a lot of you guys don't really care about what's going on with the Bears right now, right? Ugly. Is that what we're saying? Ugly? I think so. I think it's going to be, like I said, I think 34, maybe the Bears get 20, like a garbage touchdown late. But I'm laying the 6.5 in this one, folks. Absolutely laying the 6.5. When was the last time you missed OD besides 2020? My streak started in 2011. It won't end ever. And my Sox Fest record is ongoing. Dude, Justin, you are committed, dude, you are committed, which I love. I did not go to opening day this year. First time in it's kind of like a you can't miss work assignment, but I was on spring break trip with my family. I'm pretty sure on opening day I was in Jamaica. I would love to tell you I missed it. I had a little FOMO on opening day for about 60 seconds. And then the water was so blue that I blacked out because I forgot what I was missing. What are your thoughts on DJ Moore? Looking forward to vacation. A lot of people hate DJ Moore. I'm a fan. I think it's okay for people to share their frustrations. I think it's okay for a guy to say, "Hey man, this has not been fun. We've been losing for 2 months. We've flopped coaches. I'd be looking forward to it too." Now, whether or not I want to say that publicly, but I don't know. Like, we want people to be transparent, upfront, and honest. And then we get mad when they do. So I'm sorry, Justin. Sorry to break my streak, dude, but it was pretty awesome. It's pretty awesome. All right, couple business things to get to here. I wanted to do this start bench cut. Hang on, ran the wrong clip. Start bench cut time. Start bench cut time. So right before it, I like getting in the mood. So I was listening to Christmas songs before we came on here. I know that sounds crazy. So I was like, you know what we should do? Start bench cut Christmas songs. I have mine. I'm a traditionalist this time of year. I'm going. So my start is the Christmas song by Nat King Cole. Like chestnuts roasting on an open fire, Jack Frost nipping at your nose. But Nat King Cole, like I want the classic, deep baritone. Give it to me where it feels like, like Catch Me If You Can. When Leo looks in the window and sees his family celebrating with everybody not named him, and then he gets arrested. I got to sneak this one in from Tom. I'm looking forward to the Bears go like that. That's the follow up. I'm not mad at DJ Moore. I'm not shaking my head. I'm looking forward to the Bears going on vacation too. That's why look what we're talking about here. Start bench cut Christmas songs. To hell with the Bears. God, I'm with you, Tom. Appreciate that. All right, so Christmas song, Nat King Cole, Jingle Bell Rock is my bench. Everything after that, like I have pretty good like feelings about a lot of classic Christmas songs. So like I would cut any like pop version of classic Christmas songs. Any like second, third, fourth, fifth remakes of a Christmas song, I'm I'm going cut, cut, cut. So want to see where you guys are there. We'll get a few more comments in. What's up, everybody? Ready for the Notre Dame football game? Yeah, look at the profile by Matthew. Got the touchdown Jesus in the background with the Santa cap on the Notre Dame logo. I think there's been some very good creative coming in from the Notre Dame social media channels. I think it's been fun to watch. So take a look at that. It's really good. The Jalen Smith, I believe, did the voiceover. Justin wants to get back to opening day. Was there 2 hours early today. Bossard plowed it. Now, I was there that day as a working and as a fan. Plowed the snow off the field so we could play. It was dude, it was so cold that game. It should have been canceled. David wants to know, speaking of the White Sox, what are my thoughts on the over-under at 49.5? I say under, subtract Crochet's production and Robert possibly getting traded this offseason or by the deadline. What are your thoughts? Have a great weekend, everyone. I'm not a big over-under, like laying the bet for season totals, but I would take the under 49.5. Think about that too. That is so. Now you're talking about back-to-back seasons of a plus 110 losses. I don't think they're going to be historically bad again. I mean, if it was like I had to bet on this, I would probably take the over. I mean, I would. You're giving me 50 and above. I'd probably take that. I mean, you're talking about like historically, what are there 2 teams that have been in the 4? Like, so I think I'd feel good about 50. Robert won't be here. Some way, shape, or form. I'm with you on that, David. He won't be here. So I bet the over if I had to. I won't, though. Eric, what's up, man? Prediction for Cubs wins next season over under 90. Right now, today, as seeing the roster today, I'm saying under. I'll say like 87. I need to know more. They don't have a closer still. I mean, you're asking me this question today. Eric, you're a friend of the program. You're on often. If and when they land a closer and another starting pitcher, maybe another bat, let's have this conversation again because I think they have the potential to win 90. Right now, I don't think they've addressed everything they need to address. I think that there's more work to be done. I want to go while we're still here. No one really cared. No one cared about my Christmas song start bench cut. That's too bad. No, maybe no one's ready. Are you guys not in the holiday mood here? Which is fine. I don't care. Not everyone's going to be great. I'm going to give you my bet of the day. A little pissed off because my streak ended last night. I thought I was ready for a 3-gamer. Swayze's not in here today. I did something for him too. I had Cortland Sutton over 5.5 catches last night at plus money. Felt really good about it. He was sitting at 5 catches, 50 yards in the fourth quarter. They were down double digits thinking, here comes a garbage drive. They had a garbage drive. They didn't get Cortland Sutton the football. Very frustrating. We hit the under. And unfortunately, 5 catches wasn't enough for Cortland Sutton. We needed 6. And so here, today, I did something for Swayze, who's not in here. I did a parlay for the weekend. But my bet of the day, as much as it pains me, because I've loved going against I've loved taking Indiana all year. It's been a very profitable season if you've bet Indiana football. And for those of you who know what I'm talking about, if you know, you know. They have been absolute, especially those first 8 weeks. So I'm going Notre Dame. It was sitting at 7.5 yesterday. This thing's been bet down to 6.5. Now it's a magic number to me. I get the full touchdown. I get to be able to say Notre Dame can win this game 30-23 and cover. I just think Indiana's going to have a tough time with those big boys up front. I do. Again, if you tell me Indiana won this game 41-24, I would be ecstatic for the Indiana faithful and kind of what it would mean to college football that Indiana could go into, a place like Notre Dame and shake down the thunder, so to speak. So, but at the end of the day, I'm laying the 6.5. I think Notre Dame's on a mission. I think Notre Dame Feels like they have something to prove. I know Indiana's certainly playing that way. I'm going to put my McAfee sleeves down, and I'm just going to go. I'm going to rely on. I'm going to rely on the big boys, the big dogs, the corn-fed guys up front. So I'm 4-8-1. I thought we were getting to 5-7 last night. I really did. So we started a new streak today. Weekend parlay. Penn State -8. I love Penn State tomorrow. Their pass rush is awesome. SMU's actually, it's a weakness of theirs. So I'm going strength on weakness, and SMU's never played in a place like Happy Valley this time of year. Neither is Penn State, actually, but it's going to be a whiteout, probably in more ways than one. Texas is -12.5. I bet it down. I bet 6 points down. I took that thing. It's -240. I'm going to take that thing down to that safety zone of a touchdown as well. And then, like I said, I'm taking Tennessee. You're giving me the magic number of the hook. You're giving me 7.5. I'm going to take this +7.5. That translates to about 4-1. So, Swayze, when you do watch this, there's your parlay, kid. We won't count the parlay against the year to date. Only Notre Dame will go in the year to date. We will put the parlay as a separate year to date. We'll go parlay, year to date, etc. Pablo wants to get in on the start bench cut. It's the most wonderful time of the year. Classic. Love it. Bench silent night? Really? Wait. Bench silent night, cut silent night. Hang on. Oh, Pablo. Benches. So you like, I can't cut silent night, dude. No way. Dude, that is in church on Christmas Eve. Silent night is so powerful. Dude, I can't. It's your call. I appreciate it. I can't do it. Just for like that one time a year in church where like the lights are out and everyone's holding a candle. All in. Go Hoosier, says Alan. Love it. Love it. My guy Doug going to the game tonight. He'll be in South Bend tonight with his beautiful wife, Michelle. Speaking of which, I just saw my guy Dino in Glenview. Dude, that guy's got the best sports shop in this area, in the city, outside the city. If you guys are looking for a last minute gift, he's got every jersey. I almost, just for myself, he has Tom Brady Michigan jerseys in now. I mean, they are so sick. My son has the Josh Allen Wyoming jersey, which is awesome. So make sure if you're looking for a last second gift to go see our guy Dino up there in Glenview. He's awesome. Bradley, give us your take on who's the final four in the playoff, who plays in the game, and then who wins the Natty. Yeah, I should have had this one filled out. Like I see a lot of people picking Oregon just because, well, they're the undefeated, they're the cream de la creme. I like their ride. I like Notre Dame's ride a lot. Georgia, it's tough to bet against them, but they're so banged up. No Beck, but they're really well coached. I like, a lot of people are liking Penn State to get to the title game. Their road, I think, is the easiest. I'm not going to do that. I like, if Notre Dame can get past Indiana tonight, they have a test against Georgia. I do like their ride. I do. I think they're determined. Can Notre Dame beat Oregon? Can Notre Dame get on that track and beat Oregon? I do feel like Oregon's going to the national title game. It'd be Tennessee or Ohio State. Like, everyone's already looking ahead to the Ohio State Oregon rematch. I'm not so sure that's going to happen. So you want to kind of say like, oh, it'd be fun to see a Boise or Arizona State. I don't see that happening. Texas, to me, has the ability to win it all. They could flop against Clemson too. So I'm not giving you great answers here. I do like some kind of combination of Oregon, Notre Dame, Texas, and Georgia. Those are probably my 4 favorite teams to win the national title. If we're going to consider Die Hard a Christmas movie, then we might as well say the same about 1976's Rocky. Good old Uncle Paulie walking down the sidewalk with a bottle of booze, holding a wreath, wearing a Christmas hat and Christmas tree. Oh, I love Uncle Paulie so much. I think we lost him this year. I think Burt Young passed away earlier this year. And I love, like, even Rocky V, where he's, you should have left this bum in the street. When he gets knocked out in the bar and, Tommy Gunn only fights in the ring. My ring's outside. I love it. Bradley, cut Frosty the Snowman, bench Jingle Bell Rock, start White Christmas. Okay, I could. What I love, there's a lot of classics that you guys, I love. We're all kind of feeling the same classic. Justin, really loving the Sox Park stuff. Which concession item restaurant from Sox Park would you choose if it's the only thing you'd eat for the rest of my life? Oh boy. Well, I'd probably opt out of the. I love the elotes there. Can I do that every day? I would not. Probably wouldn't be great for my digestive health. Whew. I do like the nachos too. If you do chicken nachos, those are two of my faves. So tough to say rest of my life. All right, there's the bet of the day. Notre Dame tonight, guys. So much going on this weekend. College football playoff tonight, all day tomorrow. Bears on Sunday. We'll be back on Monday. The holidays are here. We are hosting as early as about 3 hours from now. The McGuffey household will be officially up for grabs. I appreciate you guys. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Happy Hanukkah. Very, very appreciative of this channel. Very appreciative of those who support us. Tell your friends. Keep coming back. Let's win some money today. But most importantly, take some time to reflect about all the good things in your life and spend some time celebrating you, your family, your friends, because it's a very cool time of year. And with that, I'll put a bow on it. I'm Ryan McGuffey. This has been the Recap Lunch Hour, and we will see you on Monday. Have a great weekend.